Hello, hello. Okay. Keywords: Trump, election day, midterm election day, and stupid reaction. So, Trump, after we get the election results back, is he going, unless there's just a complete red tsunami, is Trump going to do something particularly Trumpian in response? Or is he just gonna be like, okay, fine, whatever? Or is he gonna do something really stupid? Anybody want to take a guess? When Trump isn't playing the Emperor, he's playing the King of Wands. And this is kind of the younger King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, who's up and crisscrossing the country. He's not feeling, my brain is making up a word, emperor-like, emperetic. Anyway, he's feeling human and small. He's feeling smaller than he wants to feel. Okay, about the question. What's major arcana? So this has got the kind of bigger forces going. Afraid of being hung out to dry. Of course, he would say something like being hung up by a certain part of his anatomy. In the past, I didn't realize how good I had it. That's what's coming to mind. He had more power, he had more control, he had fewer people questioning him, and he had the Republicans backing him completely. I didn't know how good I had it. Beneath the reading, fight. Fight, 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 fight. That's what I'm getting there. Above the reading, completion of a cycle. Arguing. Only it's a different, this is a much bigger fighting for a cause, fighting for the Republicans, that sort of thing. This is more, this card has come up, this Five of Wands has come up in the past as the people who get pulled down by the Mueller investigation, bickering amongst themselves. He did it, no, he did it, no, you're the one who conspired with the Russians, no. And even Trump thinking it's not likely. There's a small part of him that thinks it's not likely he's going to get another term, but then he dismisses that immediately. No, of course I will, of course I will, of course I will. Near future. What I'm feeling here is for example, if the Democrats take the House, Trump is going to realize that night when he goes to bed, or once the initial feelings subside and you get a quiet moment, even just sitting by himself, the realization that they're going to see his tax return, they're going to go through his tax returns, they're going to reopen all these investigations, they're going to use their subpoena power. He wants to run away. He wants to call in favors. I did things for you. Rich person, rich donor, Republican politician, but also quietly in the background making a plan that, as if he could just slip out the back door and go away, like the Secret Service wouldn't be, all over that. Sir? What are you doing, sir? It's not safe out here, sir. Home environment. Well, nothing's going to change in his daily life. He's still going to eat too many cheeseburgers and be the Trumpian Trump with the fascinating hair that he is. Hopes and fears. He's afraid. This has come up before, and it feels again like when Mueller brings all of the cases against the people in his campaign and against him. And Trump is afraid of that. And rightly he should be. What others see? Well, he's gonna puff back up to play emperor. They can't ask executive order, executive privilege this, executive privilege that. Well, you have to say what it's about. Well, maybe he will this time, or because it's going to be executive privilege, and I'm the president, you can't, and that's protected by, and of course he makes things up too. Final outcome. So, election night, or very shortly thereafter. I'm not getting the crazy. I'm getting it doesn't even seem possible, but it's almost, I'm getting a strong feeling off these 3 cards of, what do you mean they don't like me? What do you mean that everybody loves me? I go to these rallies and everybody loves me. What do you mean they don't love me? I became president because they love me. Everybody loves me. It's so pathetic. It makes you almost feel bad for him. And then you remember what he does and what he's done, what he's going to do. Let's see more. Okay, once he has these quiet moments of covering his rear end as much as possible, and he's not big on the whole emotional reflection thing, but definitely gonna have some wounded pride over this. So what's he gonna do about it? It's really always the question, isn't it? This is celebrity. I'm a celebrity. I'm important. Of course people love me. I'm a celebrity. And like putting this over that like wallpaper. That's what it feels like. Covering that up. Of course they love me. I'm a celebrity. Hide every bit of that. So is he going to do anything stupid, try to get the Supreme Court involved with this midterm election, try to save his or his children's from being investigated, possibly investigated by people around him are going to be very, very upset. I was really expecting some serious off-the-rails kind of reaction from Trump. Why am I not getting that? Almost like it just feels like a mentally going back to Mar-a-Lago, or going places where he's still rich and important, and just falling back on that for his sense of identity until he can't anymore. Government, justice, Mueller, lawyers. Lawyers trying to protect him, but not able to compete with the sheer magnitude of this. It really does feel. I'm trying to figure out what feels like the strongest card here. And like the Democrats get a lot of control and power the midterm elections, and then he realizes the magnitude of it. Very strange. I really expected. There's Kushner. Kushner being as detached as ever. He'll eventually pick up the fight. That's what that is. So eventually, after all this hits and it starts wounding his pride, and people saying he's not worth as much as he is, or the investigation really hitting him publicly, the report by Mueller really hitting him, something like that, then he'll start ramping back up to the crazy. But I've just got this real emotional detachment, this real feeling of just withdrawal, emotional withdrawal, at least for a while, a time, before he ramps back up. So that's what I'm getting. I was ready for anything, and I mean anything, but I wasn't expecting this. So I guess we'll see. I guess that's good news in many ways. So we'll see what happens. All right. Thank you for watching.